Hello again and welcome back to part 5 of the Ashley's Jewel Mandala throw. For this part of the tutorial we're working the final part, so we'll be starting with this row here and working through to the last row. As always, I'm using a double knit yarn with a 5mm hook, and we'll start with row 46, which is this yellow row on my sample. We're starting in the corner space as always, and we're going to work the double crochet cluster. So we've got the first double crochet cluster, chain 1, we're going to do another 3 of those all into that corner space. Chain 1, there we've got the third one, chain 1 and a final double crochet cluster. We're now just going to work a back post double around every stitch along the side. So work all the way along the side with back post doubles. Just one around each of the stitches. And then when we get to the corner, we'll again do the 2 double crochet clusters, 4 of those with the chain 1 in between, so we'll have 4 double crochet clusters and 3 chain spaces. Just coming up to the corner now. And there's the last back post double of the side. So into the corner space, we've got the 2 double crochet cluster, chain 1, a 2 double crochet cluster, chain 1, 2 double crochet cluster, chain 1, and the last double crochet cluster there. So we're now just going to carry on the second side, exactly the same, back post double in every stitch down to the corner, and then work the corner, and we work all 4 sides exactly the same. So if you want to pause the video at this point and work your sides, and I'll meet you for the start of the next row. Once you've completed all the way round, just join with a slip stitch into that first stitch of the corner, and we're now going to start on row 47. Again, we're starting in the corner space, and the corner for this round is 2 trebles, a chain 1 and 2 treble. So there we've got the first treble, followed by a second one. I'm going to chain 1 and then a further 2 trebles into that corner space. We're now going to front post treble around this cluster. We're going to work a treble into the space between the clusters, and then we're going to work a front post treble around the next cluster. And we're going to work a treble into that first stitch, and then we're going to skip the next stitch and work a treble 3 together as we did down here on the red row there. So skipping the first stitch, this is the only one that we're going to stitch until we get to the end. We're going to work the 2 yarn overs of a treble, but not the last one. The same again into the next stitch, and then we'll do it a third time. That leaves us with the 4 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. You'll find as we work along this row that the treble 3 together will sit directly above the 2 front post trebles with the stitch in between from row 45. So we go straight on to the next treble 3 together, working over the next 3 stitches. Got 4 loops on the hook. So we're going to carry on now working those treble 3 togethers all the way along the side till we get to the last stitch before the 2 double crochet clusters.